Well, it's that time again, promo day. It's FC Pro Live Day. We've got pretty much the full team leaked. We've got some big packs leaked as well, or some interesting packs leaked at least that we need to go and look at. There was a little bit of controversy around it as well. Player of the month Mbappe check, because we're still waiting for him, but it's a pretty big deal when he comes out. And also, we can talk about Champions League Heroes for the first time, because we've not talked about them yet this year. If you guys want to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. The link is in the description. Use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. So let's just get into it. But for content, the first thing I want to talk about for just a second here is, all these SBCs that have come out, the Squad Foundations ones. We got a new one today. Mason Holgate came out. And I genuinely struggle to believe what the thinking behind releasing any of this content is, because the way they have the game set up is so that every card in your team has to absolutely be, part of the meta. Otherwise, you're just doing yourself a disservice for no reason, because the game modes are set up that way. So maybe they're just, card collecting cards at the end of the day. But it's funny when they release this content, people shit on it. And then rightfully so, because there's just no place to take a card like Hernani into unless you are a Portuguese Rio Ave fan. Like, there's no way to do anything with this card, really. But you know what? There would be a way if we had a casual game mode you could take a Portuguese team into, or something like that. Or have one like a Deadly Knockout Tournament, different requirements involved in it. You've heard me talk about this a million times before. Then cards like this would be at least, you could do something with them, and it would just help them at the end of the day, because more people would need to complete SBCs like this. And obviously, even if it's an 83 rated squad, 83 rated squad, 82 rated squad, whatever, that's still gonna, add up over time, and you're gonna drain people's fodder. So I'm not sure what the thinking behind any of that content is, but anyway, random, tangent. At the end of the video, I'll open the Road to the Knockout of Trailblazers player pack once again, so stick around for that if you would like. So also, we're going to get a promo team for this team. This is not just gonna be SBCs. This is confirmed. It's gonna be a promo team. However, it is going to be a bit lower than you probably are used to for promo teams, right? Because they need the room to upgrade. We have Kolo Muani as an FC Pro Live player, but he is like the top of the line card in this promo. So those stats obviously are just predicted, but we're probably going to see something like this for the best card in it. Even though the upgrades are far away, into January, basically, that's how long it's going to be. They're still going to make it lower than, you're used to seeing. So Kolo Muani's in the team, though. Going to be a great card for sure. Calvin Phillips is also in the team. So good links there. I actually liked him. I think last year at a Rule Breakers card, he was pretty good. Yeah, Calvin Phillips also set to be in the squad. We got Mullen in the team as well. Probably one of the better cards, to be honest with you, that's going to be in this team. But we still have no word on, what pro will be tied to which card. And obviously, I think there are some favorites to win the tournament. For some pro cards, Genro will be in the team. Center mid, Australian, or sorry, is that New Zealand? I actually can't tell. Toulouse, Liga and links. Okay, whatever. We got William in the team, Brazil, Prem links there. This is the kind of card we're seeing, like middle of the line cards you'd expect to see in a first kind of promo of the year, but I don't mind that. I like getting some lower rated cards into some promo teams. It just sucks that it's going to take a while to get these upgrades. Sadio Mane, though, is also in this team, and he's probably the best player. So it'll be Mane and Kolo Muani as the best players in this team. So excited to see that card, because Mane is always great in FIFA. Simican, French, Leipzig center back. Okay, another pretty half decent card. And last one we got is Makengo, who is probably going to be a decent center mid. Another French card. Lorient, Liga and links. Okay, the team doesn't look too crazy, and that is kind of what I was expecting. Now, let's talk about leaked packs. So, for the first one here we want to talk about is UCL Glory Content Pack. You guys can ignore the old tab, by the way. If you guys don't know that, ignore the old tab. We're just looking at the new UCL Glory Content Pack, as it contains UEFA Champions League Glory-themed customization content. Obviously, that pack itself doesn't mean anything, but we're probably going to get more Champions League content soon, meaning Champions League Heroes, because we know those are in the game, right? You can look them up on FUTBin. They exist. We'll talk about that in a sec. Season 2 Act 1 Booster Pack includes 3 rare gold player items, guaranteed to be rated 80 or higher. And then for the first time, we see 1 consumable XP item that grants 1,000 XP towards the active season when redeemed, all items untradeable. So for the first time ever, we are seeing a store pack that has XP in it, because, that was a matter of time that we saw that, let's be honest here. And people were kind of thinking to themselves, oh, that's, shitty from EA, because you're tying XP to the store, and that partly is true, but as long as it's just bonus XP, where, okay, I don't want to do a couple objectives, I can open a store pack instead of spending all that time, that I think is fine, as long as there's just 2 options to do it. As long as it's not like a set amount of XP, and 2,000 of it, or 1,000 of it is taken up by the store, to where you, have to open a store pack, otherwise you have to really do everything, then that would be different. But I think it's just kind of bonus stuff like the kits were this season. FC Pro Live Premium Pack, 40 rare gold players, players, 2 above 86. With some more loans in there, of course. FC Pro Live Foundations pack, 25 rare gold player items, 1 rated 85 or higher on that one. Elite Season 1 Encore pack, 40 rare gold player items, 2 guaranteed to be a Road to the Knockouts or Trailblazers item rated 86 or higher. That's a big one. Obviously, you get 2 special cards in there along with 40 rare gold player items. And then we get the lower one. That's the Deluxe Season 1 Encore pack, 15 rare gold player items, 1 guaranteed to be Road to the Knockouts Trailblazers 85 or higher. It will totally not be Mkhitaryan. Please give us all of your money right now. We get 11 gold players, including 1 rare player pack. It's not just a gold players pack. I don't know what that is. I know a gold players pack is 12, isn't it? Right? I actually don't even know. Is that a gold players pack? I don't know what that is actually, but 87 times 3 is also leaked. I don't know what that will be used for, but it might be some sort of fodder pack in the coming days. I don't know. But we got some packs there. The interesting things to talk about, obviously, the XP being in a season, which I don't think is the worst thing ever if it's just another option instead of, you know, being like gate kept into store packs, which I think would suck, obviously. But UCL Glory content. Let's talk about UCL cards for a sec. So firstly, before we look at them, we have the confirmed date being the 27th of November that we're going to see them. And also we're going to get a guaranteed one if you pre-order the Ultimate Edition, which I'm sure most of you guys know by now. But here are some of the cards, right? So there's a lot of good ones in here. You basically look at it as an inform upgrade on every single hero card for the most part, you know. Even like Berbatov, so it doesn't look amazing, but he looks better. Same with Violi, you know, they look a little bit better. Maybe we'll see some more play styles on them as well. But I'm bringing these up because a card like Ramirez, right? Are we gonna see a, you know, I guess I just can't even click on, okay? Are we gonna see a normal hero Ramirez go down when that card starts to come out or get closer to coming out? And the answer is probably yes. Last year with World Cup Heroes, it was a very similar thing. The base heroes really started to go down after the World Cup Heroes came in. And I expect something kind of similar. Now, Ramirez is an extreme example because he's so good and like very meta that he might not drop quite as much. But if you go and look at a different card here, someone like maybe Wesley Schneider, something like this maybe, because this card is very, very good. But I would expect it to be not super duper expensive. Like it'll be expensive, but not quite, you know, as insane as like the Ramirez card will be, right? Look at regular hero Wesley Schneider, who's going for 277. Like this card might fall a lot in price if that other Wesley Schneider is going to be relatively okay in price. So it's 10 days away basically when the Champions League Heroes come out. It'll basically be Cyber Monday after Black Friday. So just be aware of that because I do kind of expect these cards to drop in price. These cards do look better. It's like a +2s, +3s on all of the stats basically. So if they're even somewhat okay in terms of being affordable. Now, there is an off chance you could see like a Ramirez or company, like the really, really high-end ones. It's really just kind of those two, right? I guess maybe Tevez, but probably not even. Like there's a chance Ramirez is like 1.82 million coins. And if that's the case, his base hero, which I still can't click on, might actually go up just a little bit, but he'll go down until he comes out. And then he'll rebound back up after he comes out. So you might see him go down to 600,000 coins, like worst case scenario, then rebound back up to a 700,000 coin mark. But it's not something you want to like hold on to all the way till then, probably, because people are going to start panic selling eventually when it comes to the Champions League Heroes coming out sometime soon. Just beware of that. And also right now, guys, for evolutions talk, right now we have a left wing evolution set to be added to Ultimate Team. If there's enough interest in the requirements, I will leak them as soon as I get them. I mean, what do we follow you for? Like, we're not following you for anything but the leaks. I'm sorry. Why would we not be interested? Don't worry, guys. The requirements were posted in his free Discord. So, slow claps for FUT Police Leaks. He is the savior of Ultimate Team. And I don't know exactly what the requirements are, but apparently it's a massive L again. No chaining or good players available. So it looks like it's going to be one that's a little bit lower rated that you have to work up, similar to what we've been seeing for the most part. So, yeah, there also was another evolution leak that was a center forward evolution that we don't know anything about. And I don't even know if it was legit or not. I couldn't tell for the people that were leaking it if it was legit or not. So I don't know what's going on. I'm probably going to get a couple relatively soon, though. But I thought this tweet was interesting. Packs used to be simple. Ultimate Pack was the best pack in the game. Now you get to the super duper premium deluxe savior pack with pretty colors, guaranteed to be untradeable, hero pick, loan icon, special pack for 3 games, remortgage your house, limited edition special offer, repeatable 3 times over pack. Yeah, once EA figured out that they can like do this stuff and like we didn't care and we spent money on it, actually, it was game over. This was going to be the way forward for them right when they saw that this was a thing that was working for them. And I don't actually think it's like inherently a bad thing. It's fun that people, you know, spend money on the game for them to actually get their money's worth. At least you're getting something guaranteed. However, I don't want you to fall into the trap trap of gambling addiction, because as we know, all these things are worded a certain way, and every little part of that pack opening sequence is really just meant to hook you on it. So make sure you're always aware of that. This tweet says, now an ultimate pack is just an 84 rated player coming out of it, and that's it. Easily one of the worst packs in the game it is now. I don't think it's one of the worst packs in the game, but I do think it's worse than it used to be. But it sucks for guys like you and I who, you know, will grind towards ultimate packs and, you know, 100k packs for division rivals, and that's like your 1 or 2 sets of packs a week that you get because they gatekeep them and they suck. And that's kind of, you know, all that it is. It's just pack luck at the end of the day, and I think that it shouldn't be as tied to that as it is, but oh well, I'm waffling. Now, player of the month Mbappe. We have 0 word right now still on what or when he is coming. It could be this weekend. Now, once again, the EA tweet that they put out every week did not say that we're going to get League One Player of the Month this week. So I think it's not likely, but you know, you never know what they're going to do, right? So just be aware that it's really could come out anytime. My guess, if I had to put my finger on it, it'll be the middle of this coming week, or they might even wait till literally the day of Black Friday to release him. I don't know. It's gonna be like next week sometime, in my opinion. It seems like Mbappe is chilling at 6.9 mil. I don't know what he's at right now. He's 5 million coins right now because people are really getting worried for player of the month. But yeah, it's funny to think of how much is that fucking card gonna cost. It is gonna cost an arm and a leg. So if you want to complete him, you better start saving up. You better have been saving up for a few weeks. Otherwise, you'll be putting in a cool few million coins on that card on liquid coins probably. So let's rip this open. Let's see if we can improve on our couple pack pulls that we've got in the last couple days here. It's Brazil, it is center back, it is Juventus, it's Danilo, I believe, is that, I think, yeah. I use him in draft and he's good, but this is not what you want to see, and stop dancing, please. Not what you want to see, but leave a comment if you have any questions. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I love you all. See you next video very, very soon. Peace.